Hey, what's up, everybody? ASMR Fanatic here, and today I am going to be ranking the 2007 WWE pay-per-views from the ones I enjoyed the least to the ones I enjoyed the most. So, let's get started. In dead last place, I have SummerSlam. Yeah, biggest party of the summer, my ass. This show was not good. Besides the two returns in Triple H and Rey Mysterio, this show had nothing going for it at all. Let's see here. You had Kane versus Finlay, not good. Diva Battle Royal, not good. Triple threat for the IC title, Umaga versus Mr. Kennedy versus Carlito, that was actually pretty good. So yeah, we have our first good match of the night. John Morrison versus CM Punk for the ECW title. They faced off so many times during this time period that I just did not care. And their matches together were never really that good to begin with, so yeah. Great Khali versus Batista for the world title. I believe that ended in a DQ, so yeah, not good. And of course, you had your two return matches, Rey versus Chavo and Triple H versus King Booker. These were two of the most predictable matches I've ever seen in my life. I mean, and they also didn't really have much drama going into them, so yeah, it was kind of hard to care about these matches, even though it was cool at the time to see Rey and Triple H return at the same time. I just didn't care. And in the main event, John Cena versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. Now, I believe this actually was their first pay-per-view match together, but they have faced off before, I believe. So, yeah, I can't rag on this too much because this was their first match. But still, I have no desire to see John Cena versus Randy Orton. So, yeah. Next up, No Way Out. Which, honestly, this was just an advertisement for WrestleMania 23, as you guys can probably tell by the main event. So yeah, we had Paul London and Brian Kendrick versus Deuce and Domino. That was good. Cruiserweight Open. This was good. That's a lot of names to say out loud, so yeah. I want to make sure that I don't run out of breath, so yeah. I had a Diva Talent Invitational. Who gives a shit about that? Hardys and Benoit versus Eminem and MVP. That was good. A lot of fun. Boogeyman and Little Boogeyman versus Finlay and Little Bastard, aka Hornswoggle. Not good. Very bizarre match. Kane versus King Booker. Not good. For the ECW title, Bobby Lashley versus Mr. Kennedy. I do not remember that match at all. So, yeah. Main event, Batista and Undertaker versus John Cena and Shawn Michaels. A lot of fun. This match was really good. But still, this did not feel like a No Way Out pay-per-view. That show really lost its meaning over the years. Next up, Judgment Day. Alright. The match listing is very weird on the back cover here, so I will start up here. You had Ric Flair versus Carlito, pretty good. Oh boy, 301 handicap match for the ECW title. The McMahons and Umaga versus Bobby Lashley. I did not care whatsoever about their matches together. I thought this storyline sucked, and Vince holding the ECW championship was such an embarrassment and disrespectful to the ECW brand. I did not care about this whatsoever. CM Punk versus Elijah Burke, pretty good. Shawn Michaels versus Randy Orton, pretty good as well. Good storytelling. Edge versus Batista for the world title. I always thought their matches were good. I actually liked their little storyline that they had in 2007. I thought that was really good. Chris Benoit versus MVP in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Pretty good. John Cena versus Great Khali. Yeah, I do not care whatsoever about the Great Khali. All of his matches sucked. Except for one match, which I will get to in a second. But yeah, not good. And the Hardys versus Lance King and Turb Murdoch. That was good. Next up, Unforgiven. Which, I gotta say, the best part about this pay-per-view is its theme song, which was Rise Today by Alter Bridge. Awesome song. Okay, let's see here. You had CM Punk versus Elijah Burke for the ECW title. Pretty good. Lance King and Trevor Murdoch versus Paul and Brian Kendrick. That was good. Candice Michelle versus Beth Phoenix. I never really thought Candice Michelle was that good to begin with, so I didn't care about it. No DQ match for Carlito. Triple H versus Carlito. This was actually really good. Very fun match. Tag team title match. Matt Hardy and MVP versus Deuce and Domino. Very good match as well. I love the dynamic between Matt Hardy and MVP. They had a very good rivalry during this time period. Very fun to watch. Undertaker versus Mark Henry. It was okay. Okay, this was the match I was talking about. Triple threat for the world title. Great Khali, Ray, and Batista. Actually, very good. Great Khali actually had a match that I liked. Shocking. But yeah, good match though. And in the main event, John Cena versus Randy Orton. I believe this match ended in a disqualification. I think. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I do remember it not being that good. So yeah. Okay. Next up, Vengeance. Night of Champions. A very infamous pay-per-view. Okay. My Siri just activated for some reason. I don't know why. There it goes again. Okay. So, but yeah, as I was saying, this show is known for one thing only, and it involves that match, which you guys can probably guess what I am referring to. So, yeah. So let's see here. You have Melina versus Candice Michelle. Not that good. Deuce and Domino versus Jimmy Snuka and Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, give me a break. Deuce and Domino deserved way better opponents. Next up, MVP versus Ric Flair. Pretty good. Santino versus Umaga. I have never understood the appeal in Santino Marella. I always thought he was annoying and he was never good in the ring. Him beating Umaga, give me a break. I believe he did beat Umaga. I'm pretty sure about that. Chavo versus Jimmy Wang Yang, that was good. The Hardys versus Lance King and Trevor Murdoch, that was good. Last chance match for the world title. Edge versus Batista, very good. Very good. Actually, it was very well booked. So yeah, and then we move on to this match. Johnny Nitro versus CM Punk. Now, like I said earlier, even though this was their first match together, I just didn't care about it. And in the main event, we have a 5-way match for the WWE title. John Cena, Lashley, Foley, Orton, and King Booker. Very fun match. So yeah, next up, One Night Stand. And once again, a pay-per-view that had a theme song that was better than the rest of the show. And this one was Famous by a Puddle of Mud. Very good song and very good band. I'm a huge fan of theirs. So let's see here. We have a 6-man table match. CM Punk, Tommy Dreamer, and Sandman versus Elijah Burke, Marcus Corvon, and Matt Striker. Not that good. Melina versus Candice Michelle. What type of match is that? Is that a pudding match? Yeah. No comment. Kane versus Mark Henry in a lumberjack match. It was alright. Rob Van Dam versus Randy Orton in a stretcher match. Very good. A whole ladder match. Hardys versus World's Greatest Tag Team. Phenomenal. Super violent. Steel cage match. Edge versus Batista. Very good. Like I said, I enjoyed all their matches together. John Cena versus Great Khali in a Falls Count Anywhere match. At least this was better than Judgment Day, their Judgment Day match, but yeah. And then a street fight. Miss McMahon versus Bobby Lashley. Again, I did not care whatsoever about that match. And next, New Year's Revolution. I've always liked this cover. I always thought it was funny. Alright. So, first up, Mickie James versus Victoria. Pretty good. Carlito versus Chris Masters. Another pretty good match. Ric Flair versus Kenny Dykstra. I did not understand why they attempted to push Kenny Dykstra. I thought he was very bland and boring. So, yeah. Steel cage match. Jeff Hardy versus Johnny Nitro. Awesome match. I really enjoyed this. Very good. And a very good finish as well. This is super nostalgic for me. Radar RKO versus DX for the tag team titles. Yeah, this match is awesome. Especially that ending. Oh, wow. Things got super bloody and super violent real quick. And in the main event for the WWE title, John Cena versus Umaga. This was good, but they had a way better match at the Royal Rumble, which I will get to in a few minutes. I am so sorry about that. I will try to leave a timestamp of when that noise is. Next up, the Great American Bash. Okay, so you had Umaga versus Jeff Hardy. That was good. I always love their matches together. They had great chemistry. And I hear a vacuum in the background. Great. Yeah, it is very impossible to film in this house that I am living in. So, but I will try and get through this video. Just try to ignore the noises in the background. You had MVP versus Matt Hardy. That was good. Candice Michelle versus Melina. I didn't care about it. Texas Bull Rope match. Dusty Rhodes versus Randy Orton. That was good. John Morris versus CM Punk. Again, I didn't care about it. Triple threat. Triple threat for the world title. Great Khali, Kane, and Batista. I actually do not remember that match, so I can't comment on it. And the main event, John Cena versus Bobby Lashley. Very good match. I love that match. So good. You guys do not understand how hard it is to make ASMR videos. It is so difficult. Next up, Survivor Series. So, yeah, tag team titles. Lance King and Trevor Murdoch versus Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly. Not that good. Hornswoggle versus the Great Khali. Not good as well. 10 Diva tag team match. Not good. Now this match is really good. CM Punk versus John Morrison versus The Miz. Yeah, I was pretty shocked at how much I like this match. Very good. You had a Survivor Series match here. Team Triple H versus Team Umaga. That was a lot of fun. I liked it. For the WWE title, Randy Orton versus Shawn Michaels. In my opinion, this match is just okay. I thought they had a way better match at Cyber Sunday. But that's just my opinion. And in the main event, Batista versus Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. Phenomenal match. Very nostalgic for me. That's where you had the return of Edge. That iconic moment. He dressed up as a cameraman. Another nostalgic pay-per-view right here. No Mercy. This cover, you used to see it all over the place back in the day. It was all over Google and Facebook and YouTube. It's insane. Let's see here. For the WWE Championship match, Randy Orton versus Triple H. This was good. Punjabi Present match, Batista versus Great Khali. That was crap. Ray versus Finlay. That was good as well. CM Punk versus Big Daddy V. Not good. Triple H versus Umaga. Very good match. I always thought Triple H and Umaga had great matches together. Candice Michelle versus Beth Phoenix. Again, I didn't care. And the main event. Last man standing match. Triple H versus Randy Orton. Very good. Very, very, very good match. Oh, that stupid vacuum. That's pissing me off so much. Next up, Armageddon. A really cool cover. I've always liked this cover. And I love this pay-per-view, by the way. This show is very, very, very good. Pretty underrated. You had MVP versus Ray. That was good. Beth Phoenix versus Mickie James. That was good. Finlay versus Great Khali. Not good. Shawn Michaels versus Mr. Candy. Very good match. Those two work very well with each other. CM Punk and Kane versus Big Daddy V and Mark Henry. Not good at all. That match sucked. Triple H versus Jeff Hardy. Very good match. Batista versus Edge versus Undertaker. Very good match as well. And last match, Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho. Another good match. So yeah, this show is very well booked. I highly recommend watching it if you are not. And next, I have Backlash, another good pay-per-view. So, you had Chris Benoit versus MVP, pretty good. Bobby Lashley versus the McMahons and Umaga, who cares? Melina versus Mickie James, that was good. Fatal 4-way match for the WWE title. Cena, Michaels, Orton, and Edge, very good match. And I also liked the finish too. A lot of people didn't, but I did. I thought it was very well booked, even though Shawn Michaels should have won. But yeah, I still like the match though. We got a tag team match, Hardys versus Lance King and Trevor Murdoch. That was very good. And then you had Batista versus Undertaker in a last man standing match. Phenomenal. I love that match. And we are now in the top 3. So here I have Cyber Sunday, a show that I wish they would bring back, but they're not. Which I don't know why. Okay, so you had Mr. Kennedy versus Jeff Hardy, very good. Triple H versus Umaga in a street fight, very, very, very good match. I enjoyed that a whole lot. MVP versus Kane, not that good. Ray versus Finlay in a stretcher match. This one is actually very good. With a really cool spot in the middle of the match. For the world title, Batista versus Undertaker with Stone Cold as special guest referee. Very good as well. I love that match. ECW title, CM Punk versus The Miz. It was okay. And main event, Orton versus Shawn Michaels. Very good match. Way better than their Survivor Series match. So yeah, definitely watch this pay-per-view as well, if you have not seen it. Then in second place, Royal Rumble. I used to watch this DVD so much as a kid. But the weird part about that is that I have no memory of these two matches. Lashley versus Test and Batista versus Mr. Kennedy. Yeah, I must have never watched those matches because I used to just skip to just watching this match in the Royal Rumble. So, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I can't remember those matches that well, but I do remember this match. Last Man Standing. John Cena versus Umaga. Awesome, awesome, awesome match. So good. And then you had the Royal Rumble match itself, which is not listed in the back cover here, but yeah, that Rumble match is awesome. One of my all-time favorites. Very well booked too. You had Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker in the final two. Amazing stuff. And in the number one spot, as you guys can probably have guessed, WrestleMania 23. Running out of breath here. So, let's see, there's so many matches on here. You had Chris Benoit versus MVP. That was good. Kane versus Great Khali. Not good. Wayne versus Ashley in a Lumberjill match. Not good. ECW Originals versus the New Breed. That was good. Money in the Bank ladder match. Edge, Punk, Booker, Hardy, Kennedy, Matt Hardy, Finlay, and Orton. Awesome Money in the Bank ladder match. Probably my second favorite Money in the Bank ladder match of all time. This match is so good. Of course, you had the Battle of the Billionaires. Bobby Lashley with Donald Trump versus Umaga with Mr. McMahon. I actually like this match, believe it or not. I actually found it entertaining. So, yeah. Then you had for the world title, Batista versus Undertaker. Very good match. And in the main event, John Cena versus Shawn Michaels, which is very underrated. Not a lot of people talk about this match, but it is super good. I love that match. So yeah, a very, very good WrestleMania right here. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. And yeah, that does it for this video. Yeah, I apologize for the noises in the background. It is very hard to film, like super hard. Which does explain why I don't upload as often, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know in the comments what other ranking videos you guys want to see. And at this point, the only 2 years that I have not ranked yet that I could do are 2001 and 2003. So yeah, just let me know if you guys want to see those videos. Yeah, this has been the ASMR Fanatic signing